Good morning. Welcome to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Brent Apperson.
I'm Jeremy Shipe. Good morning.
Jeremy, how are you? Good morning. Hope you're ready to go. It's Friday.
Everyone always says that, but I don't know. I mean,
Friday doesn't mean a big deal to you? Friday doesn't make you feel good because you're like, okay, I've made it through the work week. I'm going into the weekend.
Yeah, not as much
No?
now that I enjoy my job so much. It used to mean more to me when I didn't enjoy my job as much. But I kind of, people that get super excited for a Friday, like yeah, it's cool, the weekend's coming up. Like, that's the thing to get excited about. But if they refer to, like, who made it through the week, you're like, do you not like your job? I feel like I never work a day in my life. So I look forward to the weekend no matter what my work week was like. But I never look forward to the weekend because now, there are bad weeks. You just want to be
we
done.
all have them.
But
and there are people listening right now going, hey, guys, I work every day. I don't get a weekend, especially our agriculture friends in harvest season and everything. They're going full throttle. So anyway, but it is Friday, so we hope that you have a great day, and thanks for tuning in. As we get started, just want to give a shout-out to the folks of Callaway last night. I want to say how much we appreciated the hospitality that was shown to us as we were there for the volleyball triangular with South Loop, Twin Loop, and Sand Hills Valley. I'd made a comment that the last time we were in Callaway for a volleyball triangular, we were offered popcorn, and one of the people who was there said they turned it down.
yeah.
And I'm like, no. Well, they brought us popcorn last night.
And several jokes were cracked.
And several jokes were cracked, yes. And we accepted
Yes,
the
we
popcorn.
accepted, yes. People listen,
thank you,
don't
folks. They do. It's kind of scary when you stop to think about it. But thank you, folks. That was very kind. And we enjoyed the snack on the way home. And
We did, really, because that was pretty much my dinner, was that bag of popcorn.
yeah, mine too. Yeah. So it was good, too.
It was good.
And a shout out to Mary Ross with Team Physical Therapy. Mary came by and gave us some Team Physical Therapy water bottles, and I think some treats inside. I didn't open up the
There was
water
a
bottle.
Notepad and a pen in there.
Oh,
You
I
think
can always use pens.
You think we could use those water bottles here on the breakfast show? You know how, like, in the NFL or the NBA, they've got people that come by, and if the athlete's thirsty, they just open their mouth. Or if they're not thirsty, they just shake their head no. You know where I'm going here?
I guess. Yeah.
You think Christy would come in here and
Well, we could try that today on the
shoot
show.
water into our mouths with
Yeah.
a water bottle, or you think she'd
Yeah,
just
we could-
get angry at us and shoot
I
us
don't
with
know.
water?
You know, I never thought about that, but yeah, you're right. They have like managers or whatever, equipment managers, I guess, on
the water squirter.
Yeah, on the sideline. And yeah, if Tom Brady needs a drink, sometimes somebody just, grabs his water bottle and squirts it in his mouth.
The
for him.
weird thing
I never
noticed
thought about
is,
that, but you're right. That does happen sometimes.
like, the quarterbacks are more often seen holding up and drinking their own bottle. But like any of the other players, they're just standing on the sideline getting ready to go back in. They never are handed a bottle. They have somebody do it for them. Isn't that interesting?
It is interesting, and you know what's going to happen now when I watch football this weekend? I'm going to be paying attention to that.
But I'm serious.
Because I don't know. I think you're right, though.
The quarterbacks
now that you
always
mention it.
get their hands on a bottle or something. You know, one of the most famous videos is Peyton Manning when he was in the league drinking a cup of Gatorade, and he's over talking to the kids making Gatorade on the sideline, having a conversation with them during the game. All the other players are getting water bottles from training staff. But the quarterbacks, they get to casually sit there and sit back, have a drink.
Well, you know, our job is pretty strenuous in the morning. It would be nice to have.
It's pretty hot in here.
We
hot
should have like an equipment manager for the breakfast show.
Yeah, just runs it.
Yeah, and now I will give kudos to Kristen. Sometimes Kristen will come in with the coffee pot and fill up our coffee cup. So I will give her kudos for that. I think she's the only one I think I've even heard Dave say it, and we all know how long Dave has been here. And I think Dave has said that she is the only person who has ever done that.
Wow.
Over all the years.
That's a prestigious award.
Yeah. I was thinking about today, since it is, it's Friday, so I thought to have, let's put together because, yesterday we, at Callaway, we were given things. So let's today, sometime during the show, let's walk around the radio station and put together a gift basket. We'll just start throwing stuff together. You know what I mean?
Just random things?
Yeah, we'll go to everybody's desk.
Find what they have to contribute?
Yeah, we'll find out what they have to contribute.
That'd be great.
I thought... and
everyone out in radio world will get a good picture of what everyone's desk has.
And we'll just throw it all in a box.
Just don't open my snack drawer.
And we'll just give it away. And we'll build the gift box today on the breakfast show, and we'll put Shannon and Christy in charge of how we give it away on the air, whether it's a question or whatever.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go around. We'll take it room by room.
Do we have
split it up in segments?
Because we can make it to where we can walk around the studio and still do it on the air, right?
Oh, I'll just use my
your phone.
Use the tie line. On my phone.
Okay, we'll do that later in the show. We'll build the gift box.
Okay.
And we will give someone out there the opportunity to win it. You'll be able to hear what's in the gift box.
Is this what you were thinking of last night when you fell asleep? You dreamed this up last night?
Well, kind of. Christy put the pressure on us. It's a very light show today, as far as guests and things are concerned. So the other day, Christy's like, "Well, what are you guys going to do to have fun?" And so I was trying to think of something, and that popped in my mind. I'm like, we'll just go around and we'll just start throwing stuff in a box.
And give it away.
Yeah. We have like we have some cookies that are like half eaten. We'll just
the package of cookies, not the cookies themselves.
True.
Individually.
Yeah. That is a good thing to say. Yes,
the cookies in there have not been
package,
touched.
Yes, we're not going to give you half-eaten cookies. A package that is only half full. We'll throw that in there.
There's a certain dollar amount limit as well. Like I can't afford to put one of our on-air computers in the package.
Well, no, this beautiful blue microphone or whatever it is. We're not going to give that away. Yeah. And some of the, some of the precious, like Brent has.
Oh, we got a fly swatter over here.
There you go.
That's a great looking fly swatter.
Now you're getting into the spirit of it.
All right.
There you go.
I'm into this.
Some of my, like I have memorabilia, some Husker stuff. We're not giving that away. We're not giving away.
Oh, you don't want to give away your autographed Husker stuff?
No, we're not giving away my autographed. We're not giving away my autographed volleyball of John Cook. We're not giving that away. Okay, I'm going to keep that. We're not going to give away my Husker Rock either. I love that thing. But I like to have a water bottle. Bruning Bank gave us some koozies when we were out doing the bank thing the other day. We'll throw some of those in. We're just going to walk around the place and just start throwing stuff in a box.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
The back room, the album room. There's got to be an album in there or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we can maybe find an old 45 record that we don't play anymore. We'll throw that in there.
Yeah.
Now, here's a question. Big question when we're doing this. Are we okay to go into Dave's office and look around?
Oh, we can find something in there.
Okay, because,
We'll just not open any drawers.
Okay. All right. Probably wouldn't be wise to throw in a blank signed check. We won't do that.
Probably not one of those.
Okay, we won't do that. Okay.
There's a big, shiny, like platinum record-looking thing hanging behind his desk. That can't be important, right?
Yeah, No, yeah, it'll just be, well, it kind of like, just say we're inspired by Junk Jaunt.
There you go.
From last weekend.
Yeah.
We'll just throw stuff in a box and give it away.
Yeah, we'll clear up some space for some new things.
Exactly. So we'll do that later in the show.
All right.
We'll get everybody in on it, and who knows what it could be. It could end up being one of the greatest prizes we've ever given away.
It could.
You never know.
I mean, we did give away $1,280.
Oh, that was kind of big.
A couple years ago. That was pretty big.
Yeah, that was kind of big.
A few years ago, we gave away a car.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty big.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, we have done so. Well, we gave away
who's
tickets
to say I can't snag a set of car keys when I'm out today.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, Grant, we gave away your car.
Yeah, sorry,
Just
man.
want you to know.
You were gone.
We put your car keys in the gift box that we gave away on the breakfast show. Okay. Anyway, we'll do that later. Here's what today is. Today is Ask a Stupid Question Day. I'm awfully good at that. I know that. They say there's no such thing as a stupid question. Ask a Stupid Question Day encourages us to be more curious. So go ahead and ask the dumbest question you can think of. You may be surprised by the answer.
Well, you know what? That's how you learn things.
Mm-hmm. It's also National Chewing Gum Day. I'm not a gum chewer. I'm just not.
I am.
Do you chew gum?
Off and on.
Okay. In 1906, gum maker Frank Fleer debuted a gum that could be blown into bubbles.
Double bubble.
There you go. It was you know what it was originally called?
Probably not.
Blibber Blubber.
Yep, wouldn't have gotten that in a million years. What the heck is that? I'm glad they changed the name.
It was originally called Blibber Blubber, but that was too hard to say. So they changed it to
Double bubble.
Double Bubble.
I like that a lot more. Blibber blubber?
Blibber Blubber.
Yeah, I don't want to put anything in my mouth named blubber.
Yeah. Let's see. You're a big. I'm not so much. Love the game of basketball. I'm not a huge NBA fan. I know you love the Celtics. NBA
you just gotta
fan.
find the right team to watch.
Start of the NBA preseason today, apparently.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of preseason, though.
Is there a season in sports that's longer than the NBA?
Feels like the MLB.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, you probably got me there. I don't know, though.
As a guy who is not a fan of MLB, flip the script around. You're not a big fan of NBA.
Well,
it gets long. The MLB season goes on forever.
So MLB, they start spring training probably in what, March, April? No, they start games in April, don't they? I think so. Yeah. Well, let's just go from March through October. That's
March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. That's 8 months.
Okay. And NBA is
they start
now. Well, let's go October.
Regular season games in October, basically.
Okay. So let's go October through June.
October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 9.
Okay.
I had maybe 8.5.
Yeah.
If you.
So they're similar.
It
of course,
can
I
be
think
8
hockey,
if you're out if you don't make the playoffs.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Both of you and I are familiar with that.
Yes, we're both familiar with teams that don't make playoffs. On hockey, I think is probably right in there too. Pretty long. Okay. Anyway, start of the NBA preseason today. What else do we usually do? What, birthdays? Let me find those. Birthdays today. Celebrity birthdays, actress Fran Drescher from some of you might remember the TV show The Nanny. She was the nanny.
Oh, yes.
Fran Drescher, 65.
That voice
today. Yes.
Gets in your head.
Barry Williams, age 68 today.
What Barry do?
Okay. He was... played in a he played a character on a very popular TV show. Classic TV show.
Oh, that sounds like something I don't know.
He was a kid. He was Greg Brady.
Oh.
He was on the Brady Bunch. Barry Williams, 68, says here we wish him a very sunshine day. That was a song that they sang on the show.
Okay.
It's a sunshine day. Everybody's smiling. Sunshine day, Everybody.
Sounds like a very uplifting show.
Have you never seen the Brady Bunch?
I mean, I've seen pieces here and there.
I mean, I know it was way before your time, but it's on reruns. Oh, we've got to introduce
something
you to
else on TV that I would
Brady
rather watch
Bunch.
than the Brady Bunch from the what,
I
70s?
I loved the Brady Bunch. It was
The
great.
70s? Is that when it came?
Probably.
80s?
Yeah,
70s.
70s, I think. Johnny Mathis, 87 today.
Johnny
Mathis. All right. Let's see. School lunch menus.
Okay. Let's start at Callaway. Sloppy Joe's today.
You know what? This is the last day of September.
Yes, it is.
Broken Bow today. Homecoming for Broken Bow today. Pizza Hut Pizza. Grilled cheese sandwich with creamy tomato soup. Fresh baked ham and turkey sub. Grilled chicken shaker with roasted flatbread. Grill Station combo is spicy chicken sandwich basket. Choices today at Broken Bow.
Our friends in Arnold are having pizza today.
SEM delivered pizza on the lunch menu today.
For your final day of September at Litchfield, it is chicken quesadillas.
Thetford today, chili Fritos, brownies, vegetable, and fruit on the menu at Thetford today.
If you are at Ansley, you're going to be having hoagies for lunch today.
Sandhills Public School in Dunning, chicken tomato bake, corn and rolls on the lunch menu at Sandhills.
At Anselmo Myrna today, pepperoni pizza, made fresh tater hot dish with dinner roll, fajita deli wrap, golden corn, a fruit and veggie bar, and a flavor station and milk.
Arcadia today, popcorn chicken on the menu at Arcadia.
That's all I got over here.
Okay, I have Sergeant yet. Sergeant today, chicken nuggets, cheesy green beans, fruit dinner roll, and milk. Those are your school lunch menus. The menu today at the Prairie Pioneer Center in Broken Bow features lasagna today, broccoli, peaches, and garlic bread. The menu at the Prairie Pioneer Center. Let's play the game, my friend.
All right, let's keep up with these autumn questions. You're going to be playing for a free personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut in Broken Bow. And the number to get dialed in to be ready to press send on is 872-2801. Which of the following facts is not true about autumn? Is it A, temperatures begin to decrease? B, daylight hours get shorter? C, winds start to blow more frequently? Or D, plants begin to fall dormant? We're looking for which of the following facts is not true about autumn. I'll give a small clue. You might think this is true, but is it technically true? Like in a lot of our minds, we'll think, yeah, you know, that makes sense, but can we technically prove it?
Oh, okay.
We want what is not true about autumn. Temperatures decreasing, daylight hours getting shorter, winds blowing more frequently, or plants falling dormant. 872-2801 is our number.
All right. If you want to take a try at answering it, give us a call, 872-2801.
There's a difference between treating the pain and treating the problem. At Pearson Physical Therapy, we strive to not only reduce your pain, but actually treat the underlying cause so that you remain pain-free, even after you finish physical therapy. If you're frustrated by pain that keeps coming back, Pearson Physical Therapy can give you the tools that will keep you moving pain-free. Call Pearson's in Broken Bow at 308-872-5800 or check us out on the web at pearsonpt.com. Get the treatment you need and the care you deserve at Pearson Physical Therapy.
Grandpa Grim has disappeared from Knocker Woods. Did those dang zombies finally get him? We need your help. But even though everything's more expensive these days, not Knocker Woods. Same price, more value. The new infested corn maze, zombie brain launch, axe throwing, plus screaming lickety-split accelerated escape rooms and plenty more. Knocker Woods in Gibbon is open every end in October through Halloween night. Pick up your discount coupon at Pump and Pantry. Get your tickets now at knockerwoods.com.
What waits in the woods?
7:51 is, excuse me, is the time. Getting all choked up. We have our contestant on the line. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
Good morning, Brent. This is David.
David, how are you? Haven't talked to you in a while.
It's been a while. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good today. Here's Jeremy with your question.
All right, David. What are we? Which of the following facts is not true about autumn? That temperatures begin to decrease, daylight hours get shorter, winds start to blow more frequently, or plants begin to fall dormant.
I'm going with C. The wind's blowing more frequently.
That's right. You can't prove it.
Gonna be a good day.
How long do you think I can keep ringing the bell?
Just keep ringing it, Brent.
That'd be a
I'll stop.
great show. Just the bell ringing show.
I think I hurt my wrist. David, thanks for calling. You're a winner. Come on out and see us and pick up your prize.
All right. Have a good day, guys.
Thanks,
All right,
David.
see ya.
All right, there you go. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Thanks for tuning in.
It's midnight. Banking time. Really? Well, yeah. I just got back from watching my son play the sport he loves 2.5 hours away. My family's asleep, and I have a little bit of quiet. Need to look at and sign our loan renewal? Done. Need to deposit a check? On it. Need to transfer some money to my daughter in college? Taken care of. Nebraska State Bank has the ability to make sure I can do my banking when it fits my schedule. So yeah, midnight is banking time. My banking time.
Nebraska State Bank, Broken Bow, Callaway, Myrna. Member FDIC.
Ansley Lumber and Supply is proud to offer their customers the #1 recognized brand of pre-finished LP Smart Side, Diamond Coat. It boasts a 30-year no-fade warranty, a siding system that hides nail heads, and it reduces maintenance. It can be installed year-round, will instantly increase home value and curb appeal, and it's available in all kinds of colors. Choose Diamond Coat for your LP Smart Side. Head to Ansley Lumber and Supply, Main Street in Ansley.
The Breakfast Show
Don't know what I'd do without them. They're awesome.
on KCNI KBBN.
I think it'll be us with you on Monday again, too, and then Dave will be back next week. Good to have you with us here on the show. I guess some programming reminders. Of course, with it being Friday, football will be featured today on our radio stations. Jeremy and Larry, I think, are going to go to Thetford for us today. That'll be our area football game of the week as Sandhills Thetford hosts Anselmo Myrna. It'll be a special afternoon kickoff. So we want to emphasize that. Kickoff scheduled for 3 o'clock today. And Jeremy and Larry will have the call for you on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. We'll start with the consolidated pregame show at 2. Mm-hmm. So I had to change. Usually I call it the Friday Night Lights pregame show. I kind of changed it for you guys and said the Friday afternoon. And then did I still
pregame? I don't know.
Did I still say lights? I can't remember how I did it now.
Is Friday Night Lights pregame show afternoon edition.
There you go, a special afternoon edition.
Yeah,
well said. So the guys will have that for you this afternoon at 3 o'clock, and then later tonight over on KCNI 96.3 FM, also on the web at KCNI1280.com. We'll have Broken Bow football for you. Of course, proud to bring you every Broken Bow football game home and away again this year on KCNI Radio. Yours truly and Kurt Crawley will have the call of Broken Bow and Holdridge. It's homecoming today for Broken Bow, and the annual homecoming football game will feature Broken Bow against Holdridge. Kickoff at 7. Our Custer Federal State Bank Friday Night Lights pregame show will begin at 6 for you tonight. So join us for football action on both of our radio stations. Also, I believe Broken Bow is scheduled to have their annual homecoming pep rally downtown today, I think starting at around 1 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken.
From what I heard, they were going to start marching from the school a little bit before 1, appear in the square at about 1 o'clock, and they were going to go from there, have all their different festivities and things like that. I never thought I would see people racing back and forth and feeding, one adult feeding another an adult mashed potatoes, but I witnessed it last year, and there'll be all kinds of fun stuff. So head down there for some entertainment.
Yeah, I think it's the Broken Bow Student Council that kind of organizes things.
A lot of those things,
and they do they do have some very interesting contests to get everybody revved up. So that'll be fun. Come on downtown to Broken Bow this afternoon and join them for the pep rally. We look forward to it. Always look forward to the annual homecoming game. We have the opportunity to be at a lot of homecoming games when we go out and do our area games, and we really enjoy that.
Well, Grant and I last week were in Litchfield. That was homecoming. Earlier on this season, we were in Dunning. They had their homecoming.
Okay.
Grant was at Anselmo Myrna's homecoming game earlier this season. This will be the 4th total homecoming game that we've done on either of our stations.
Yeah, that's great. So join us for football today on both of our radio stations. Again, our area games, Sandhills, Thetford, and Anselmo Myrna kicking off at 3, and then Broken Bow and Holdridge tonight at 7 o'clock at Mark Russell Field. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. It's 8 o'clock.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News special report. Hurricane Ian is back as a Category 1 storm this time, threatening the coast of South Carolina. Governor Henry McMaster.
We're prepared, but people, be careful. Be careful, be smart.
Correspondent Mark Strassman is in Charleston.
Ian's noon arrival coincides with high tide today. That is bad timing. In Georgia and the Carolinas, more than 2.5 million people are under a hurricane warning.
Ian is expected to make landfall somewhere between Charleston and Myrtle Beach. The devastation is coming into clearer focus for Floridians along the Gulf Coast. CBS's David Begnaud from Fort Myers.
Homes were just ripped from their foundations. I mean, people are homeless this morning. A lot of people are in shelters. Others have driven for hours looking for hotels. In a lot of places, the high water has started to recede, and that's really giving us the best look yet at the destruction.
Official death toll, at least 6. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Nebraska News. A Central Nebraska teenager is facing charges after a fatal accident last weekend. Lexington police responded to a report of a vehicle and pedestrian accident near Adams and Oak Streets around 5 in the morning last Saturday. Officers found 59-year-old Abedel's Solomon dead at the scene. 19-year-old Salvador Canales is charged with motor vehicle homicide and willful reckless driving related to the accident. According to court documents, a witness told police she was driving south on Adams Street, a 2-lane road, when a pickup passed her while speeding. She said the truck hit a man who was walking and that he flew into the air. Court documents say officers reviewed security camera footage that showed the truck pass the witness's car in the northbound lane and hit Solomon. Canales posted bond at 10% of $20,000 and is due in court for preliminary hearing on October 18th. That's your Nebraska News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
Week 4 in the NFL got underway with Thursday Night Football in Cincinnati, where the Bengals beat the Dolphins 27-15. Cincinnati quarterback Joe Burrow had a pair of touchdown passes in the win, one a 59-yarder to wide receiver T. Higgins. Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa was knocked out of this game with a concussion in the second quarter, taken off on a stretcher to a local hospital. He was released and is traveling back to Miami on the team plane. Cincinnati improves to 2-2 with the win. Miami suffers their first loss this season, dropping 3-1. In baseball games of note, the Phillies lost their 5th in a row, being shut out by the Cubs 2-0, while the Brewers lost to the Marlins 4-2, so Milwaukee is still a half game back of Philadelphia for the last wildcard spot in the National League. The Mariners beat the Rangers 10-9 in 11 innings, while the Orioles lost to the Red Sox 5-3. Seattle's magic number to clinch a playoff spot for the first time since 2001 is now at 1. Meanwhile, Toronto has clinched a playoff spot with that Orioles loss.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Janet Lawhorn.
Together, we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by our office on the north side of the square in Broken Bow or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
8:04 the time, currently at our studios, 49 degrees, wind still fairly calm to start the day, barometer 30.01 and the humidity 80%. High yesterday in Broken Bow hit 81. The low dropped to 48. Our precip total for September looks like it'll close out at an inch 21. Sunset for this evening scheduled for 7:24 and the sunrise tomorrow 7:35. Brent and Jeremy with you here in the studio on a Friday. Here's an interesting story. There was they say it's a weird party in the UK last week. Anybody could attend, as long as they were named Nigel.
Wow.
It was.
You don't hear that name often. How big was the party?
It was the second ever Nige Fest, held at a pub north of London. The guy who threw it, you want to know what his name was?
Was it Nigel?
It was.
What a guy.
The second ever Nige Fest, as we said, was held in London. The guy who threw it, Nigel, says he was inspired when he learned his once super popular name is considered officially extinct after apparently peaking in the early 60s.
You know, you don't hear of many Nigels these days.
Today, there aren't enough new Nigels to even be recorded by the Office of National Statistics. Interesting. But the shindig did draw 372 guys named Nigel, and they came from as far away as Australia.
I'm going to guess that there's even fewer Nigels in the United States.
Yeah.
I don't personally know any Nigels. I'm pretty confident in saying that.
I just think that's kind of cool. Just like, you know what? I'm just going to throw a party for everybody whose first name is like mine.
You really set yourself up for failure with that, too. You know.
How so?
What if Nigels don't take...
no one shows up?
Yeah, we know how hard it is. You know, planning events in the year 2022 and getting people in their busy schedules to make time for something is hard.
Yeah.
You're narrowing it all the way down to people with one specific first name.
Uh-huh.
And he's still got 300 people. He must know how to throw a party.
Yeah.
Nigels know how to party.
Well, I'm guessing, how do you promote it? Through social media, I'm guessing? Hey, if your name is Nigel, we're having Nige Fest.
You could go to, like, the records department or whatever, and
find out all the Nigels are, and send them a personal invitation.
Yeah, send them a
maybe
invitation through the mail.
Have you ever played pickleball? I've never played pickleball.
Yes.
You love it?
It's the greatest. It's a cross in between ping pong and tennis. It's amazing.
LeBron James has bought a professional pickleball team. Did you know this?
Mm-hmm.
If you're wondering what professional pickleball is, it says you're not the only one who's confused. I don't know about that. I think there's a lot of people around here that know what pickleball is.
There's a pickleball court in Arnold.
Yeah. Anyway, the team is already, valued at over $1 million. And now I did not know there was a Major League Pickleball.
Oh, yeah.
Like Major League Baseball, only it's Major League Pickleball. I didn't know that.
There's a cornhole league. There's everything.
16 teams from around the United States will play in 6 annual tournaments. LeBron owns part of the Boston Red Sox. I didn't know that either. LeBron owns part of the Boston Red Sox. And Liverpool FC. Is that a soccer team? That's soccer. For the record, pickleball is a sort of hybrid, well, like Jeremy said, between tennis and ping pong. So there you go.
Pickleball's great. It's so much fun. And if you ever try to play tennis and you're thinking, man, I'm really not good at this, it's hard to keep this tennis ball in, pickleball is much easier. You play with a big paddle and like basically a wiffle ball.
Yeah.
And play on a smaller size tennis court type thing. There's a place in Des Moines, Iowa, where my brother-in-law lives called Smash Park. And it is like 15 pickleball courts. And you rent a pickleball court like you rent a bowling lane. And you go and play pickleball.
Nice.
It's so much fun.
Cool.
It's great. And he's very smart on, I think pickleball could eventually become a pretty big sport. So he's getting in on the bottom.
Sure.
You know, the investing time is now. It's going to grow.
So there you go. Yeah. Let's see. 8:09 is the time. We're going to take a little break here. We're going to play a song, and then we're going to start contacting people around the office, and we're going to start building our gift box.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. We'll take a break. Music coming up. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Barney Health Mart in Broken Bow has the vitamins you need to keep your body running strong. A few options available from Health Mart include vitamin C, 500 milligram chewables, 500 milligram with rose hips, and 1,000 milligram with rose hips. A variety of vitamin B12 options are available, including 500 micrograms, 1,000 micrograms with prolonged release, 2,500 microgram quick dissolve, and 5,000 microgram quick dissolve. These and more vitamins are at Barney Health Mart, downtown Broken Bow.
Oil investments involve a high degree of risk and actual results may vary. Are you getting hit hard by the IRS and worried about all your profit going to pay for taxes? Make an investment that can potentially pay you passive income for up to 20 or more years, and it will provide a 100% write-off on your taxes in the first year. That's the sound of a producing oil well and the sound of a smart investment. If you are a SEC-accredited investor, you can take advantage of Encore Energy's projects. The U.S. government needs your investment in oil, and you're allowed to write off nearly 100% on your taxes in the first year. Goldman Sachs is projecting oil to continue to go up. Call 1-800-278-7455. Encore Energy is a very active oil and gas operator in its core area of operations. Call now if you're an accredited investor and learn how to deduct 100% of your investment and create 20 or more years of potential income. Call for a free consultation, 800-278-7455. Call Encore Energy now at 1-800-278-7455.
And we're back on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Brent and Jeremy with you in the studio, and we're joined now by Tierney with Mid-Plains Community College. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy Friday, by the way.
Yes.
Now, are you Jeremy and I were kind of having this discussion earlier today. Are you one of those people that really gets excited when it's Friday?
Yeah. I don't know who wouldn't get excited for Friday.
Well, it's not that you misread what I was saying. It's not that I don't get excited for Friday, but sometimes I think that being excited for Friday can, depending on how you take it or how you present it, can be taken different ways.
I follow you.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a boss, if someone is like, oh my God, it's Friday, I can't wait to get out of here. I'm like, oh, so you hate working here.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, that's true.
If you can't get too excited. everyone gets excited for Friday. But I like spending time with everyone here, so I don't want you to be too excited for Friday.
Aw, that's nice.
Isn't that nice?
You come over for the game on Saturday. Hang out some more, because you're not sick of me enough from Monday to Friday.
Well, as we get started, let's go back to last Sunday. Temple Grandin was here at the One Box Convention Center. I personally didn't have the opportunity to attend, but talked to some who did. Just sounds like it was a phenomenal evening, and I know Mid-Plains was right in the middle of it. So
yeah, it was awesome. She was so, down to earth, and she came beforehand and met some people and stayed until, I think we were there until 9:30, signing books and talking to people. So she was amazing, and obviously her speech was very informative, and she cracked some jokes, and it was just very entertaining, and I think it was an awesome opportunity. I wish I could have went to the North Platte one, because she had two different speeches, so I think some people wanted to hear the other one and whatever, so maybe we can have her back. She could do the other speech. Would be awesome.
I have a feeling there would be a lot of people who would be excited about that and would definitely attend.
I think so too, so maybe we'll just have to work on getting her back.
Sounds good.
She did visit Adams's the next morning, because I didn't know this, because Adams posted on Facebook that she was actually there many years ago looking at it and giving them things to do, so she got to revisit and see if they're keeping up with what she told them to do.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that went. Hopefully it went well.
I'm sure it did. Well, it was so neat that she came right here to Broken Bow, Nebraska, Custer County, and then went and toured the Adams facility and everything. So very neat opportunity, and I know many people would say thank you to Mid-Plains Community College for helping make that happen.
Yeah, so I was very happy we were able to put it together so quickly and actually make it happen and make it pretty awesome and free to everybody. So yeah, it was an all-around great experience.
Good. So what's happening? We're kind of in that changing of seasons, at least on the calendar, going into fall now. I know that for Mid-Plains Community College, the fall semester started a while ago. But what are some things coming up that you want to talk about?
Well, we just got some BCE classes coming up. Our Soul Fusion had started last week, this week, sorry. And let's just say I'm very sore, so it is doing its job.
Good.
It is a fun class, and we're hoping that attracts enough people, and we can just keep kind of having those sessions. So if you missed out on this 3-week session, look out, and we'll probably have another 3-week session for you to sign up for. We have our rustic fall decoration, so the wood scraps to rustic fall decoration. That will be tomorrow from 9 to 12.
Okay.
That's $35, and you can still sign up. We'll probably obviously stop after today with those sign-ups, but there's still room. So if you need something to do on Saturday and something fun. And then also this weekend our country dance starts too. So
now
have you found a partner yet?
No, I have not found a partner yet. Jeremy, you want to be my partner for country dance?
I'm good, actually.
I haven't found a partner yet.
Darn
but
it.
I hear the class is a lot of fun, and I think one of the more popular things that you guys do, isn't it? Country dance?
I think so. I think people know what it's about, and it's a fun time to just come out and dance.
Yeah.
I feel like people don't do that very often. They don't go dance.
Yeah.
But it was in the past they had a whole wedding party, or whole family had a wedding coming up, and they wanted to learn how to dance, and so it was like 24
so they
people.
all took the class.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm like, so that's something to think about if you got a wedding coming up and you need some moves. This would be a good opportunity. But yeah, we have a decent amount of people signed up, but we could always use more. But yeah, unfortunately, I mean, if you don't have a partner,
I don't know. I might
Brent
just show
ends
up by myself.
Showing up and standing in the corner with his hands in his pockets,
Well,
looking like a sad puppy.
Well, you know what? It would be no different than me at high school dances. That's what I did at a high school dance. I never had a partner.
A horrible flashback for Brent. He's like, oh man, I just
stood in the corner. And,
well, I did have a lady who doesn't have a partner. She's like, I was gonna do it, but I don't have a partner. And I thought of you for a second. I'm like, well, we need a singles day, huh?
Yeah, there you go. And I assume that the Wrights are instructing this again, Gary and Sandy?
Yes.
Oh, good. They're great people. It sounds like a great fun class. So.
Yeah, so sign up.
All right, and it starts when?
This Sunday, so 2nd.
Okay, but still you can still sign up for it yet today, too.
You could still sign up today, and I'm sure, with some convincing, we could probably sign you up after the first day, too, if you missed out. We could work something out. But yeah, so we got some more classes, and October is kind of our full month so far, so you'll hear some more coming up. But as of immediate